Okay, testing. Okay, so good morning or good evening, everyone. Welcome to the last live stream of 2014. Okay, my name is David, and as usual, I'll be your host for today. So today we are going to focus on adding the boss of the new Ice World to the game. Okay, but before doing that, we'll need to first save the sprites or images that we have created and export them from Photoshop. Okay, so this new boss is somewhat special in that it doesn't have a left or right side, okay, as it only looks down. So in that sense, we have a smaller amount of images to work with. Hey, cool story, bro. Welcome back to the White Sponge live stream. Hey, I love you too, man. Okay, so 2014 is almost over. Okay, which means that this will be the last live stream for 2014. Okay, so any New Year resolutions? Okay, do you have any New Year resolutions for 2015? Hey, that's a good resolution right there. Okay, to aim for the top. Hey, what's up, Torifas? Thanks for dropping by the White Sponge live stream. Okay, let's make it 8 times 8. Okay, right now we are exporting the images so that we can add them within the game itself. Okay, so besides being able to breathe out ice, which will consist of many particles that look like this. Okay, the ice bombs will be able to sort of throw big ice shards at you and also summon minions to attack you. Okay, so which is why right now we are exporting the images that are required for the various animations. Okay, of this new boss. Okay, sometimes if using a width and height of 32 pixels times 32 pixels is too big, okay, we'll use a smaller width and height so as not to waste the transparent space around it. Okay, but we do have to make sure that the width and height is still a multiple of 4. Okay, so this is 16 times 24. Okay, last but not least, okay, we'll need to export the image for the summoning circle. Okay, which is this circle, this magical looking circle beside the boss. Okay, so using this 32 times 32 width and height. So this summoning circle is used, or rather it will be shown when the ice boss is about to summon his minions to attack you. Okay. Hey, what's up, TWIEBS? Thanks for dropping by. Okay, I'm curious though, what does TWIEBS stand for? Okay, so now that we have all the required images for the boss, okay, we can export them. Okay, and what I will do is I will use an Apple script to automate the exporting process, so that we don't have to manually export each and every image. Okay, so now while the Apple script is running behind the background, okay, feel free to ask me any questions. Okay, since today's live stream can be considered special as it is the last stream of 2014. So if you are curious, as always, if you are curious about anything, feel free to ask me anything, and I will answer them with the best of my abilities. Okay, so right now you are looking at the Apple script that automates the exporting of the images. Okay, so this is something that I wrote quite some time ago. Okay, as I found that Manually exporting each and every image consumes a lot of time. Okay, that is a very good question by that is a really good question. So from my estimations and from the current pace of development, okay, the earliest I estimate will be before June 2015. Okay, as there are a lot of new worlds and new playable characters that have not been added to Stars yet. Okay, there are at least around 6 more worlds to be added to Stars. So you can roughly estimate the amount of game content that still needs to be added to Stars. Okay, each world has its own enemies and its own boss. So all of them requires a lot of sprites. And there are a few new playable characters, okay, that will be added in the near future. Okay, that is another good question. Okay, so I came up with the name White Sponge 3 years ago. Okay, around 3 years ago. 2 years plus? Yeah. Okay, so the name White Sponge, okay, there is actually a meaning behind it. Okay, so to understand the meaning behind the name, okay, we'll have to separate the name into two. Okay, starting with white. Okay, so white is actually the color you get when you combine all of the colors together. Depending on which spectrum you are talking about, you could either get white or black. Okay, but black sponge doesn't sound as good as white sponge, so I settled with white. Okay, and in regards to the second half of the name, which is sponge. Okay, sponge. Okay, if you think about a sponge, okay, it is something that has the ability to absorb almost anything that you throw at it. Okay, and it in a way learns and absorbs new stuff. So you can think of it as a blank state of mind that is open to learning any new stuff. or welcome any new suggestions or feedback. Okay, so when you combine white and sponge together, okay, it means that anything is possible as long as you are transparent and open to learning new stuff. It depends from your personal perspective, but at least that's where my perspective comes from, and that's my reasoning behind the name White Sponge. Hey Dan D-Man, thanks for dropping by. I guess coming up with a name depends on what your personal perspective is, or what you aim to achieve, or what are your goals, or what is the single most important thing that you want to focus your journey or your path on. So it is different for each and everyone. Okay, that is a good question from Dan. Okay, if you have not watched the Steam Greenlight trailer yet, okay, I wouldn't want to spoil too much details for you. Okay, but basically I just want you to imagine if one day when you wake up and you become a pixel art character in a 2D world, okay, what would you do? Okay, this is retina. Okay, basically right now we are in the process of adding a new boss to the game. Okay, give me a moment to find the link. Okay, if I recall, it should be Okay, basically that is the link to the game's page itself. Okay, the trailer itself is around 2 minutes and around 10 seconds. Hey, what's up, Rev Booyah? Thanks for dropping by.